What if I told you that one of the most powerful brain repair windows you have every single day isn't happening in a doctor's office, isn't coming from a prescription bottle, and isn't costing you hundreds of dollars a month in supplements? What if I told you it happens every single night while you sleep, and that what you eat in the 2 hours before you close your eyes could either accelerate brain aging or actively reverse it? Here's what most people over 60 are getting completely wrong. They think memory loss, brain fog, and cognitive decline are simply an inevitable, a natural consequence of getting older, something you just accept and manage. But the emerging science is telling us something very different. What we're now understanding is that the aging brain is not a broken machine. It is a machine that is being starved of the right signals, the right nutrients, and the right environment to repair itself. And the window right before sleep, when your brain is preparing to do its most important housekeeping, is perhaps the most strategically underutilized window in all of health. Tonight, we're going to talk about 3 specific fruits. Not exotic superfoods you can't find or afford, not complicated protocols, 3 accessible, scientifically validated fruits that when eaten at the right time and in the right way can do something remarkable. They can feed your brain exactly what it needs to clear toxic debris, rebuild damaged neurons, boost the neurochemicals responsible for memory, and protect the architecture of your mind from the erosion that most people simply assume is unavoidable. And before you think this is just another feel-good wellness video, I want to be clear. We are going to walk through the actual physiology. We're going to talk about mitochondria, about neurotrophic factors, about melatonin precursors, about neuroinflammation. We're going to look at peer-reviewed research published in journals like Alzheimer's and Dementia, Frontiers in Aging Neuroscience. Mechanism that operates almost exclusively during deep sleep becomes less efficient. Your gut microbiome, which directly communicates with your brain through what scientists call the gut-brain axis, starts to shift in ways that reduce the production of key neurochemicals. And your mitochondria, the tiny power plants inside every one of your brain cells, begin accumulating damage faster than your brain can clean them up. Now, here's why what you eat before bed matters so specifically. The glymphatic system, your brain's night shift cleaning crew, is most active during the first few hours of deep sleep. This system literally flushes cerebrospinal fluid through the spaces between brain cells, sweeping out amyloid plaques, tau proteins, and other metabolic waste products that, if left to accumulate, are directly linked to Alzheimer's disease and accelerated cognitive decline. If you go to bed having consumed something that disrupts this system, a spike in blood sugar, inflammatory compounds, alcohol, you compromise the entire night's repair cycle. But if you go to bed having given your brain the specific building blocks it needs to activate this process, you amplify it. So the question isn't just what to eat, it's what to eat and when. And the science is pointing clearly to a window of approximately 1 to 2 hours before sleep as the optimal time to deliver these neuroprotective compounds. Let me walk you through all 6 of the key scientific insights driving this tonight. And then we're going to go deep on each of the 3 fruits, exactly what they do, how they do it, and how to use them. Here are the 6 insights we're covering. 1. Why the aging brain's mitochondria hold the key to memory repair, and how one fruit compound directly targets this at the cellular level. 2. How neuroinflammation, the silent fire burning inside your brain, is the root cause of cognitive decline, not aging itself. 3. Why your brain's BDNF, your neural growth factor, drops after 60, and what eating the right anthocyanins can do to reverse that. 4. The serotonin-melatonin cascade. That happens during sleep, and why one specific fruit is a pharmacological goldmine for this pathway. 5. How the gut-brain axis is a two-way highway, and how certain fruit polyphenols reshape your gut bacteria to produce brain-healing metabolites overnight. And 6. Why deep, slow-wave sleep is the single most undervalued brain repair tool you have, and exactly how to use food to access it. Let's begin. Before we go any further, I want to take a moment to connect with our community. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button right now and click the bell icon so you never miss our evidence-based content. And I'm genuinely curious, where in the world are you watching this from? Drop your country or city in the comments below. We have viewers spanning 6 continents, and seeing our international community grow is incredibly inspiring. Your engagement keeps us motivated to research and create content that truly serves you. Now, let's get into the science. The first fruit we need to talk about is pomegranate, and I want to explain this one carefully because what's happening inside this fruit at a biochemical level is genuinely extraordinary, and it starts not in your mouth, but in your gut. Let me explain this with a simple analogy. Imagine your brain cells are like factories. Inside every factory, there are thousands of tiny power generators called mitochondria. These mitochondria produce the energy your neurons need to fire signals, consolidate memories, and think clearly. Now, as you age, some of these power generators become damaged. They start malfunctioning. They produce toxic byproducts instead of clean energy. And here's the critical problem. Your brain has a natural process for clearing out these damaged mitochondria. It's called mitophagy. Think of it as the brain's quality control system. When mitophagy works, damaged power generators get identified, removed, and replaced. When mitophagy fails, they pile up, release inflammatory signals, and begin to interfere with the functioning of the entire factory. This is one of the central mechanisms driving Alzheimer's disease and age-related cognitive decline. Now, this is where